All right, so tomorrow we're watching Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit, in case you're wondering about that. Today, though, I thought I'd check out that Bullseye, classic Bullseye episode I watched partially yesterday at the end of the 2006 revival episode yesterday. So this is Series 5, Episode 8. I don't have an exact date on it, but it came out sometime in late 1985. That's fun. Well, yeah, they kept the intro pretty much exactly the same. The 06 version.
It's a bullseye!
Just adding Dave Spike.
Good evening. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot. Welcome to this edition of Bullseye. We've got a marvellous audience in tonight, absolutely tremendous. We've had a lot of people write in about bullies, you know, asking about these things. But we've such a great audience tonight, we're going to give them one of these between them. Now, we'll get on with the show now. Let's meet the first, well, the only 6 people who are going to play with us tonight on Bullseye.
Oh, they're passing it down.
How are you, Chris? Nice to see you. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jim.
Nice to see you. That's a lovely firm handshake, that. And you're from, where are you from, Chris?
Nuneaton.
From Nuneaton, that's right. And where do you play darts?
At the Fox in Attleborough.
In Attleborough?
Yes.
And that's near Nuneaton, is it?
Yes.
Fine. All right. Now,
I like your hair.
Obviously not a local with that accent, are you? Where are you from?
I'm in Lincolnshire, Yellowbelly.
Do they call them yellowbells from Lincoln?
Yes.
And why is that, then?
I don't know.
No idea. Is it lying in the
No
buttercups,
idea.
or what is it?
It probably is.
Oh,
is.
well. And what do you do for a living, sweetheart?
I run a shop with my sister-in-law, selling baby clothes and wool.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
That's good. You get
Okay.
wound up in your job, then.
Yes.
That's very good. Now then, Jill, you're from Bedford.
Correct.
That's lovely. And well, you're quite away from each other. How did
Yes.
you meet?
We met in Benidorm on
Did you?
holiday. Yes.
Really?
You've just gone away for a bit, for a change. And fine. Now, what do you do for a living, Jill?
I sell paint in a large department store.
Demartment. What? Say it 3 times, you get a prize. Go on. A large
Paint
department
in a
store.
large
That's
department
right. And
store.
it's all sort of stuff for.
She's really nervous.
Painting, is it?
Yes.
And papering and filling and what about stripping off?
No, we wear uniform.
Oh, I see. Very nice. Nice to have you with us, Jill. Have a good night. I know you're a bit nervous. Feel a bit better now, don't you? Go on, sit down there. We'll be with you in a second. All right. Nice to have you with us. Now then, let's have a look at that, Les. Les, that's right. Lovely to see you. And Steve, how are you, boys? You're from Waltham Cross. Yeah, wasn't there the other week down at Enfield? That's not too far away from you, is it? Quite up market, isn't it, Waltham Cross? and your father.
huge
owned
glasses
some- oh,
were
that's
just the
So
style of the
Steve
time,
married
I guess.
your daughter, is that right, Les?
Hardly
That's
see those
fine.
anymore.
Where do you play darts?
The Roman urn in Bull Cross.
The Roman urn.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be a potty crowd there, will there? Listen, tell us something, a little story,
It's not
because
that big.
your ex-partner in darts was
Eric Bristow.
Eric Bristow.
Yeah,
Tell
everyone's
us a quick
eyesight was
story
just
about this,
worse.
because it's the first time this has happened, I
Well,
think.
we used to play down the red line in Stoke Newton until the
Mine's
arm.
Really?
In the
Not
early
even
days.
that big.
How did you compare
Really?
at the time? I mean, were you playing as well
Bit
as
level,
Steve?
yeah.
Not that big.
And then
I've
he,
probably beaten him more than most people in the world.
because
At
of
that
course,
day.
that's right. And then he just
But
sort
then
of
he
went.
passed on, yeah.
And then, because he's a great player, isn't he? But mind you, we know you are not so dusty. We do know that, don't we? Steve, you were married to Les's daughter. Is your job, sir?
Railwayman.
A railwayman. And your wife's a school
Oh, nice.
teacher, is that right? Your wife's a school teacher. But what do you do in the rail? You didn't sort of go in as a porter or whatever. You went in the academic way. Is that right,
That's
Steve?
right. Well, I did management training scheme, which is 1 year long.
Yes.
And now working in the personnel department.
I see. Right, so you got there by degrees, just as we do travelling on British Rail. We get there by degrees, don't we? That's lovely.
Everybody's
That's
standing
great.
up is
I'm
nervous
smashing that with
today.
us, and you've travelled a fair way to with us today, haven't you? We hope it's worth your while. Steve, off you go. Have a little sit down. We'll see you in a second. All right, now, who have we got here? It's, well done, Mark. Stick it out, the chest. How are you, John? Nice to see you.
This time sitting down, guys.
Naughty audience, these, aren't they? We'll have to have a serious program. Now, you're from north of the border. That's right. So you represent... It's almost an international tonight, isn't it? And you're from Fife. Whereabouts in Fife, Mark? Methil. And your brother's-in-law.
Yep.
That's fine. And you're married, Mark? That's what you're married.
Married.
And any family?
2 kids,
2 children. And what are the names?
Louise and Craig.
Do you want to give them a quick wave on 4 there? This is your dad.
Honest.
Naughty lads, these, you know. Now, John, from Renfrew, that's right. John Ross, of course, so your nickname?
JR.
JR. I bet you've had some stick with that.
Oh, I know.
Tell us how you met your wife.
I met her, she was a nurse in the local hospital where I first worked.
Yeah.
Actually met her in a linen cupboard.
A wedding couple?
Was it a depressing engagement? Nice to have you with us, John. Off you go, sit down, relax. We'll see you in a couple of seconds. All right, give them a nice round of applause, our contestants tonight.
Everybody's really nervous today.
All right. What a superb audience we've got tonight. Let's get you nice and relaxed with an audience like that behind you, won't it? Let's get on with the game now. Here we go. We'll bypass the board tonight, Bully's category board, with the bonus areas to be won by the dart players if they do as the partners ask them. Once a subject's been hit, it drops out of the game. We established the order of play before we came on air tonight. There are the questions. There are the people to answer the questions. And the first round, the questions are worth £30. Let's get on and play the game of Bullseye. Jill, what about choosing a subject for Chris?
Britain, please, Jim.
We'll try it for you, sweetheart. Britain.
Yes. Nice.
£50. For another £30, Jill, which religious movement was started by John Wesley?
The...
Relax, you know it.
Not Quaker, was it?
No, carry on, quickly, you know it.
Sorry.
No, Bullis, you are going to be cross with yourself, Jill, because John's going to tell us, I think.
Was it Methodist?
It was the Methodist movement.
Oh, okay.
Dear, never mind, Jill. Your partner's got you away to 50, so you're all right. Come on, Steve, for Les.
History, please, Jim.
We'll try it. Come on, then, Les. History your partner wants. £50. For a further £50, Steve. What happened in Paris on the 14th of July, 1789, which began the French Revolution?
The storming of the Bastille.
The storming of the Bastille is right. Fine, £80. Let's move on. John, for Mark.
Can I have sport, please, Jim?
We'll try it, courtesy of your partner. This. Come on, Mark. Sport.
Oh,
He's gone into places.
That's place.
Shade too high, but never mind. No bonus. But £30 can be yours, John, if you can tell me this. What is the capital of West Germany?
I forgot again.
Bonn is good. Bonn is good. Yes, all right. That's fine. You're all right there. £60 you've got. The end of that round, Jill and Chris with £50, Steve and Les with £80.
That was a small part I
John
saw
and Mark
yesterday.
with £60. Give them a round of applause. Well done. Right. It's very tight, but very early days yet, of course. We move on now. The
That's what
question's
she
worth,
said.
as you know at home, £50 each. A little bit more difficult. The subjects that are lit are the ones your partner can hit. Come on, Jill, for Chris.
Books, please, Jim.
Books, we'll try it for you, sweetheart. Books we're looking at.
Nice.
She's not letting you down, is she, Jill? £50 you've got. For another £50, when Shirley Conran decided to write a novel, she made certain it would be a bestseller by studying the formula for other bestsellers. What's the name of her first novel?
No idea.
There's a light on. Bullies come in to end your misery. Steve, you can take £50 here.
Is it lace?
Are you telling me?
Yeah.
You're right, £50, that's fine. We move on, it's your turn, Steve, for Les.
Try spelling, please, Jim.
Spelling, we'll try spelling for you, sir.
Come on, Les. All right.
£50. For a further £50, Steve, a situation where everyone conceals the truth could be called a masquerade. Can you spell masquerade?
Oh.
Masquerade.
Let's just check that with Bully. Is that right, Bully? Masquerade.
Think so.
Masquerade is right. Gives you another £50.
Nice.
Thank you, Bully. We move on. John for Mark.
Can I try sport again, Jim, please?
We'll try
The
sport
guy in
again.
06
Come on,
got
Mark.
weird. Meanwhile, this motherfucker do
That's
masquerade.
better. £50 you've got. Set in the shed now. Well done, Mark. John for another £50.
That's crazy.
Which British Test cricket player became a bishop in the Church of England?
David Shepherd.
David Shepherd is right. The bishop of, just for a smile.
Liverpool.
Yes, well done, that's fine. Gives you another £50. You did very well there. Scores at the end of that round. Jill and Chris, £100. Steve and Les, £230. John and Mark, £160. So they're all going well. All right. Still all to play for. Round 3, of course, you know, £100 a question. Less for the dart players to hit. In fact, what they've got left are faces, showbiz, affairs and words. So here we go for the last time in this part of the game. Jill for Chris.
Words, please, Jim.
Words. All right, sweetheart.
Come on,
Chris.
Jill. Well, Chris first, but Jill, you got to answer the
£30.
question here.
For £100, Jill, you might be frightened if you saw a doppelganger. What is a doppelganger?
A reptile is...
It's not, and we can offer it. There's a light on it. Came on very confidently, Steve. How confident are you?
It's a double of yourself.
Yes.
A little more, yes. I've got to give it you
Well,
because
it's an
it's
exact replica of yourself.
we've got to let you have it because it's in fact it's a ghostly double, but it's a replica. That's absolutely right. £100 you've got. We move on, and it's your turn.
Damn, she choked
Steve for
hard.
Les.
Affairs, please.
Affairs. Affairs we're looking at.
All right.
£50 you've got. You really are getting your act together, you two boys. Steve,
Yeah,
for
they're doing good.
£100 on current affairs, which British Roman Catholic Archbishop flew to Ethiopia in November 1984 to aid in the famine relief efforts? And there's a light on.
Don't look at me.
Bullies come in. Don't speak to me now, Steve. Don't worry, though. Jill?
Terry Waite.
It's not.
Damn it.
You're on a wrong mission. You're speaking about the Libyan mission. In fact, it's Cardinal Hume, the Archbishop of Westminster. So there we are. Nothing down there for
Over
anyone.
4.
John, choose for Mark.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces. Faces we're looking at.
Ooh.
It's £100 you've got there. Excellent. Well done. For a further £100, John, look at your monitors. Here's a famous face. Who's that, John, for £100?
It's Neil Kinnock's wife.
You're absolutely right. I want a name. Mrs. Kinnock would have done. That's all right. That's fine. You're all right there. It's the person you wanted. We've got to let you have that, even though it's a £100 question. £130 for Jill and Chris.
All right,
Stephen
fair
Les,
enough.
£380.
Gave it to
John
him.
and Mark, £360. High scores. Too much for the two girls. Jill and Chris, in you come. Give them a round of applause, the two ladies.
That was nice of Jim to give him that.
Well, you played well, didn't you? And
He was right,
goodness,
though.
You'll not forget now, will you?
But he didn't really give a
Been
name.
An
So.
absolute delight to have on the programme, girls. There are your bullies. Take them without... I've enjoyed it.
Oh, really?
Good.
Super duper.
There's 100, and it's 30. They're in fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's £130. You take that off. Spend it wisely.
We will.
In fact, save it. You put that in your pocket. There we are. Tell them what you're used to handling this money, can't you? There you are.
Thank you
Take
very
that.
much.
Oop, see you later. Keep your eye on the game, won't you? Thanks very much, girls. Good girl. Super.
Get your bullies.
All right, move on. Follow me. We'll move on to the next part of the game. This is a dartboard you'll all have at home in your garage, and all the youngsters are playing the game now on this traditional match play dartboard. 2 remaining dart players. It's a chance for you to go through to the final here, boys. You're all right? Relax, you're all right? Get on with the game. Pounds for points, all right? Off we go, up to the hockey. It's Les to go first, we think, is that right? And Mark, come and stand with me. Listen to Tony.
OK, Les, off we go. Best of luck. It's 5,
Whoop.
19, and 7. That's 31.
Okay.
All right,
31.
31, Mark.
You can beat that mark.
1,
Maybe not.
treble 20,
Oh,
60.
let's go.
And that's treble 1, so that's 64. Takes
That
the
works.
first round.
Well done. A £64 question. Not 64,000 as it used to be, but it's 64 quid for you, John, this, if you get this right. Do you remember that $64,000 question? Do you remember those days? You'd be too young for that, Steve.
Yeah.
Listen very carefully to this, John. What is the name of the thin, clear soup made from poultry or meat stock, and it's
Oh.
served hot or cold?
Consomme.
Consomme gets you £64, which gives us £380, playing £424. Back to Tony.
OK, Les, 44 pound behind at the moment. It's 5, 20,
There you go.
and treble 1, so that's 28.
Should be able to beat that, no
28
problem.
to beat, Mark. 20,
Already did.
20,
Yep, there it is.
and another 20, 60. Mark
Get memed
takes
on.
the second round.
John, another £60 can be yours if you tell me this. Which military jet aircraft can take off and land vertically without needing a runway?
The Harrier.
The Harrier is absolutely right. The Harrier jump jet.
Nice.
VTO, that's right. Gives us £380, playing $484. All to play for as we go back to Tony for the last part of
Okay,
this
Les, final round, £104 behind. 20,
There you go.
1
Ah,
and 20. 41.
okay.
41, Mark.
Mark has beaten that both times before, though.
5. 1
Oh,
and 20. 26, the final round to Les.
all right.
Steve, first bite of the apple in this section of the game. It's £41 for you if you can get this right. What legendary bird was believed to rise from its own ashes?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Good man. Phoenix is right. Gives you £421. Well, it's not enough. It's about £60 short, actually, because it's £484 goes through. John and Mark have that. Steve and Les got to say cheerio, but they've got over £400. Come on, in you come, boys.
You got a lot closer, I'll tell you what, off
All right.
them giving him that question last round.
That's lovely. That's
I
lovely.
suppose he was technically correct,
Well
though.
done, boys. You've been smashing tab in the studios all day. You've been marvellous. There are your bullseye tankards. A bit good, these, because bullies in the bottom, you see. You can see
Oh,
one
yeah.
enough. All right. There you are. And your bullies, take those. You've got your darts there, and, of course, you've got your badges, and you've got altogether £421. I shall count it out. It will take me 2
Pretty damn
minutes.
good.
We'd like to see you back here then. See you next.
£481 for 21 pounds, whatever it was, for 1985. That's pretty good.
Welcome back to part 2 of Bullseye. And
Oh,
this is where the
inflation rate on
public at
that
home
is-
and the viewers can watch a professional dart thrower throwing for charity. The charity chosen by our 2 finalists
Yo,
tonight.
bro,
We've
starting
got a
early.
young lady, touch of glamour in the darts world. She's ranked number 2 in the world, and she's throwing tonight. We hope she does well, because the highest score throughout the series can win this bronze bully. He's worth a lot of money because he's solid and he's sculpted.
She's gonna
This
warm
young
up.
lady, ranked number 2 in the world, hails from Kent. We'd like you to welcome her tonight as she throws for charity, Sharon Kemp.
Thank you. Best of order. Sharon to throw. Take your time, Sharon. It's 20. Treble 1. And 20. That's 43.
Come on, Sharon. She's in heels, too. That's
Treble
crazy.
5, 15. Treble 20, 60. And another 20, so that's 95. 138, Sharon, and 3 to go. 5. 20. Another 20, that's 45. So that's 183. Well done, darling.
I don't think she'll be winning.
How are you? Hey, lovely to see you on the programme.
Glad to be back.
12 months since you were here, isn't it?
That's right,
And you were
yeah.
just embarking on a full-time professional career in the world of darts. How are you doing?
Quite well. We've had a few trips abroad,
I know
Germany.
Germany quite a few times. Because I know we're going out there very soon. Can you fly all right? You know, no problem flying?
I don't really like flying. I'm always pleased when I get.
Yeah, when you get
I don't know how
down to the
important-
other end.
Right,
Yeah, I know.
yes.
Don't talk to me about it. We'll get on to something else now.
Shoes
Bring
are
the
in
2
darts,
lads in who are
if at
through to
all,
the final
but-
tonight. Come in here, boys.
Doing it in heels can't be
Now then.
comfortable. To be fair, I don't think doing anything in heels.
And she's super. Yeah? She's gorgeous. We're always thrilled to bits when she comes. All the crew, you know, all a bit sharper when Sharon's on, you see, moving around, these lads. Tell us about the charity where this money's going. It's £183.
Well, Jim, we've got a friend who's in the spinal injuries unit of Musselburgh Hospital.
Yes.
It does a lot of good and we'd like the money to go towards purchase of equipment.
Just equipment and whatever, that's
Yeah.
fine. This gorgeous young lady's got that money for you tonight. We'd like to thank her for coming on the programme.
Thanks very much, Jim.
Marvellous to see you.
Good luck.
Ta-ra.
Okay.
Have a good night. Should you like, wouldn't you? Great girl. Super. Come on. Get on with the game.
All right, boys.
We've got a board here that's quite good looking as well, because it contains a lot of superb prizes. Have a look at this. It's Bully's Prize Board. The segments you're concerned about are the red ones, because behind the red segment are some marvellous prizes. Watch this.
In 1.
You'll be right on the button if you win this
Nice.
22-inch remote-controlled TV.
In 2.
A tidy prize for the tidy businessman. A
The
leather
Indiana
briefcase.
Jones briefcase.
In 3.
You'll be having tea
Whoa.
in the garden with this child's petrol motorbike.
In 4.
A handy prize for the handy man. It's a carpenter's kit.
In
That's
5.
awesome.
You'll get oceans of pleasure from this Admiral-style bamboo chair.
In 6.
Have a sound start to the day with this radio alarm clock.
Fucking
In
Sony.
7.
What a smashing time you'll have
Yo.
with this fully equipped table tennis table.
In 8.
You'll be smiling while you're dialing with this novelty telephone.
And Bully's special
For
prize.
sweet dreams in the bedroom, a dream of a bedroom suite in Pine. There we are. All right, boys.
It's gotta be worth some
It's a
money.
little test of memory as well as skill. Remember where your prizes are. OK. 9 prizes, 9 darts. 6 for the dart player, 3 for the non-dart player. All right, little poem to remind you, keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. You know what that means, don't you? Off you go. Listen to Tony.
Okay, off we go, Mark.
All right.
The best of luck.
Come on, Mark.
It's black.
Down.
But that's red. It's number 3.
That's fine. That's the children's petrol motorbike.
He has kids.
Red again, number 1.
That's the 22-inch remote control colour television. I know you wanted that. Well done.
Hey.
Very good start. Okay, John.
All right. Can John throw? Let's find out.
It's black. Black.
So far, it's a no.
But that's red. It's number
All
5.
right.
That's the Admiral's bamboo chair.
All right. The chair. Let's go.
So 3 prizes and 3 darts to go, Mark. Let's make them count. That's red. It's number 8.
Nice.
Superb. That's the novelty phone.
The Mickey Mouse phone.
Red again, number 6.
That's a radio alarm clock.
Oh, that's just in the black.
Oh.
Never mind, you've done very well, boys. You've won the 22-inch remote control colour television, the child's petrol motorbike, the Admiral's bamboo chair, the radio alarm clock, and the novelty phone. That's excellent. Well done,
That's
boys.
not a bad haul. That's not a bad haul at all.
Good lad. Now then, boys, you've done very, very well on that prize board there, boys, so I do urge you to think very carefully. Big decision this for you. Your prizes we're looking at.
Do you want all
Get
that
the
cool
money,
stuff?
That's safe, and the money that Sharon got for you, that's on
Or a
its way
speedboat?
to where you want it to go now? By mail. All right, the prizes, gamble them against tonight's star prize if you will.
Don't do it.
101 and more with 6 darts. 3 for Mark, 3 for John. It's the non-dart player first. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. Do talk about it, boys. We don't mind you doing that. The audience might help you. Well, what do you think? Gamble? Would you gamble?
Don't do it. You got all that cool
Come on,
shit. Don't gamble it for a speedboat.
The board's around. They're shouting all sorts there. Tell me, boys, what you'd like to do
Well,
now.
Jim, we've had an absolutely fantastic day, and we'll give the other lads a chance at the star prize.
Well,
Okay.
that's a superb philosophy, that. Come on in.
Good job.
Absolutely great.
I agree. You guys got a lot of cool stuff.
And you, Mark.
Don't
Well
gamble
done.
it for
Well done.
speedboat, brothers.
I do have to say to you, that's a delightful attitude to this game of ours, which we're so proud about down here at Central. A lot of people at home will think a lot of you for that. There are your bendy bullies. There they are, and your badge and your darts. And there's your money, a total of £484. You've been a pleasure to be with today, boys. Take your bullies. There you are. Take your tankards, fill them with ale, and celebrate with our compliments. Thank you very much indeed for playing the game of Bullseye tonight. You've been marvellous. Off you go. Thank you. All right.
Good job, guys.
Could be a fascinating evening tonight because the 2 boys from London won a lot of money, £421. They've got it in the hand now. Are they going to take it off or are they going to have a gamble? Let's give them a nice welcome back onto the set. Come on, boys. Now then, I know you boys are renowned for having a little bit of a gamble, you Londoners, aren't you? I know the Tottenham end of London is. £421, it's a lot of money, boys, isn't it? What are you going to do with it?
So going for the throat.
You're going to... going for the throat, is that... Does that mean you're gambling?
That's right.
That's right.
You've got to do 101 or more with 6. 3 apiece.
No, it means we're gonna
Non-dart
kill
player
you.
first. Best of luck, boys. We do hope you do well. Come on up to
They
the
start
office, Tony, look
strangling
after you.
Jim.
Non-dart player first, and the dart player, come and stand with me.
Well, we're all rooting for you, Steve. Just take your time, 101 or more then, for tonight's star prize.
Come on, Steve.
It's 8. Double 8, that's 16. And 11, that's 35. There it is, Les. 66 or more for
Fuck.
tonight's star prize. 66 left. Yeah!
Hey! Did it too. What a legend.
You've won a superb prize tonight.
What is
One
it?
of the best we've had on the programme. It's from a Road of
Ah.
Berth caravan.
Oh,
Look at it
wow.
very carefully. It's double glazed, it's fully insulated.
Wait,
It's got
that's
a
sick,
stainless
actually.
steel cooker and sink. Marvellous prize. You're
They could actually
absolutely
use
delighted
that.
with money. And of course, we didn't take your money from you. Oh, Truke, you kept all your money. Not silly, you kept the money. You keep it with our compliments. There's your prize tonight. Would you have done it at home? 101 or more in 6. The boys
That's
did
a
it,
sick
wasn't it?
prize,
So we're
actually.
absolutely delighted.
So much
It's
better than
marvellous
Speedboat.
prize. Thank you very much indeed to Sharon. Wasn't she lovely tonight? Tony Green, counting as ever on the programme Bullseye. Thanks very much for watching the programme. Watch us next week on behalf of a delighted couple, all the contestants, a super audience. Have a good week if you can't beat a bit of bullet. Bye!
Watch out, Jim. They're throwing darts at you. Oh, God. He must have bored entirely as one of those. Honestly, if I was one of the people who won a speedboat, I'd be pissed at that prize. The caravan? That's an awesome prize, dude. They could actually get a lot of use out of that. As opposed to the speedboat. And you can just park it outside your house instead of having to pay to dock a speedboat. Honestly, that's... I mean, even if they don't want it, they can get a good resale on that, at the very least. That's awesome. Honestly, that was a great prize. That was a great prize. I think the first people made the right choice. The first group won the right choice too, though, because they got a lot of cool prizes. They got a lot, especially for 85. Let me see. So wait, I wanted to look it up. 421 pounds in 1985. Here we go. Value of pounds today. Let's see. 421 is what they want. So the value of 421 British pounds in the year 1985 equivalent today in 2025 is 1,330 and 33 cents. Wow. God damn. So yeah, it's got some good money. That was some good money then. Good money then. All right. Well, yeah, back to Wallace and Gromit tomorrow, but I hope you guys enjoyed my 2 days of Bullseye today and yesterday. That is it for me today. I'm sure when if they do end up doing that new series, we'll be sure to get on that. But for now, that is it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video descriptions. We'll names all my Patreons. If you didn't know, you can be Patreon me for as little as £1 and you get extra reaction videos. We'll throw new content daily, sometimes more. All that being said, though, my name's Terrence. Has been my reaction to Classic Bullseye. My 6th reaction, I think. 6th or 5th, one of those. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.